Come on. You can do it, Nintendo Switch. You can do it.
Chugging along.
Been playing on the PlayStation again, which means as soon as I go back to the Switch, I'm like, oh my goodness, these load times, I'm dying. These are a bunch of random people. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Where are the people that are important?
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I do like this music down here. Hello!
There we go.
Is that... It is you, isn't it? I kind of forgot what you looked like.
Why does Yuri's outfit look like he belongs in, like, a Batman comic?
You know what? I can totally see it.
Yeah,
He
I think it's all the
definitely does.
pouches.
Yeah, he's got that utility. He's trying to rival Batman for the amount of pouches on his utility belt.
Yeah.
You've changed too.
No doubt. A lot can happen in 5 years. A baby goes from crawling and babbling to walking and talking in that time. Anyway,
That's a
you
little bit
came
more of
back,
that.
and that's what matters. Staying here wasn't a mistake. I can say that much.
But this is okay. The Burt kept it safe out of the goodness of his heart. Kidding, of course. He said the lowlifes here could be useful, because they won't mind fighting dirty or rooting out spies.
That does sound like Hubert.
Yep.
Or something along those lines. I didn't pay much attention to that part.
You haven't changed much since I left.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm psyched that you're back. It's all I can do to stop myself from whooping with joy.
I like her time skip design a lot.
It is nice. I like the little headpiece she's got going on.
Yeah, I agree. I think Happy remains my favorite of the Ashen Wolves. Especially when I got to use her in Three Hopes.
Nice.
Hey,
Hey!
pal. You've got a lot of nerve coming here after ignoring us for 5 years. Ha! Gotcha! All this time and you still can't take a joke, can you? Good job surviving and clawing your way back to us. This day couldn't get better if it tried.
I like his gauntlets.
Nice to see you too. Yeah, his gauntlets are
Say,
pretty nice.
Now that you're back, we should celebrate with some liquid gold. We're not your students anymore, so it should be fine, yeah? Oh, I like this idea. We'll make it a wild party. Even the Emperor won't be able to turn it down.
Balthus forcing Edelgard into some kind of drinking contest? I could see it.
If you haven't heard, we'll soon be launching a full-scale assault on the Alliance. Her Majesty has searched relentlessly for you. Now that you're found, her moment has come.
Really? She looked that intensely?
Yes. Before then, I had never known her to show such desperate resolve. The stalemate we've been locked in shall give way very abruptly. We have your reappearance to thank for that.
Yeah,
How nice.
I know. I'm pretty awesome.
Yeah, built different canonically and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately,
Oh.
my heart doesn't beat. Kinda wild. Which one do you like more, Three Houses or Hopes? Honestly, probably Three Hopes. I'm more partial to warrior-style gameplay than I am Fire Emblem's, like, tactic-style gameplay, personally. Also, I think the story flow I like better in Three Hopes. The only major thing that I don't like of Three Hopes compared to Three Houses is that you're more restricted in recruiting people in Three Hopes.
Oh,
Like-
boo. That sucks.
Yeah, well, because they set up the storylines a little more specifically. Is there an NPC not loading here? Why is there an invisible wall right here? Game, are you okay? The Nintendo Switch is amazing. They have the story more structured in general in Three Hopes, which is a positive, but as a result, they made the, there's no, like, pre-time skip period, really. You have, like, 3 chapters at the very start that is, like, the setup, and then it skips 2 years, and you're in the war for, like, basically the majority of the game. So you don't have, like, a class period. You're also not a teacher in that one. You're a fellow student. But, because of that, you don't have this big period where you can interact with every single character easily and thus, recruit people that you pick and choose.
I got it.
They give you a lot of recruitment options throughout the game, but some of them are more restricted. Stuff like how Hilda can't be recruited in Crimson Flower. Like, you can't get Felix, for instance, unless you play Blue Lions, and you can't get, I think you can't get Ferdinand unless you play Black Eagles. They restrict a couple of more, and then when you can get people is dependent on what chapter you're in.
Ah, gotcha.
That's really the only thing that I prefer Three Houses over Three Hopes, and even then Three Houses still has stuff like, hey, you can't recruit Hilda, so...
Yeah. Oh, Marianne!
My adoptive father sent me here so our family name would be known. He doesn't care which side wins, the Empire or the Alliance.
He's playing both sides so that he always comes out on top.
Exactly.
However, even if he tells me to come home, I intend to stay. I want to see this new world Edelgard dreams of.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Aww.
I don't remember if I mentioned this to you, but there are, there's heavy implications, I believe, that if you do not recruit Marianne, that she ends up, you know, undoing herself.
Oh.
She does not show up in Crimson Flower. She doesn't show up in a non-Golden Deer route unless you recruit her.
Hmm.
And we'll also get her paralogue soon, which will shed more light on stuff. If.
Leone.
I'm so glad to see you're all right. I really regretted not being able to keep the promise I made to my mentor.
Promise?
Captain Gerald told me that if anything should happen to him, then I should stick by you.
Why would my father wish that upon me?
I'm going to do just what he asked. I'll be right here to support you from now on.
Leone is definitely not one of my preferred characters in Three Houses, but I do have to admit that her time skip is a major glow-up.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Professor, do you know how happy I was to hear you were still alive? I'll tell you how happy. For the past 2 days, I haven't had my morning or my afternoon naps.
Morning nap?
Yes. By the way, with Professor Hanneman not around, I've occupied his room. So I am well equipped to perform research on you. Isn't that exciting?
Aren't you just jazzed about this?
Woo!
I didn't realize we had another quest up here. I do love how Edelgard and Hubert have taken up Rhea and Seteth's offices in here.
Of course.
Allow me to brief you on the details of our situation. The Empire firmly controls the western portion of Fargus. However, the central and eastern regions continue to put up heavy resistance. The strongholds in these regions are Aryan Road, the fortress city, and Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. We cannot control Fargus until we have taken both of these cities. As for the Alliance, Houses Gloucester and Ordelia seem predisposed to capitulate to us. However, due to interference from Houses Regan and Goneril, we have yet to secure their cooperation.
So just to remind you, Gloucester and Ordelia, that is Lauren's and Lysithia's family. And then Regan and Goneril is Claude and Hilda's families.
Got it.
Claude obviously hopes to keep the Alliance whole through diplomacy, but because we have had to focus our efforts against the Church until now, our forces have yet to meet his. We have only recently begun to take the fight to Alliance territory. I have a request for you.
Supply run!
Yay!
Professor,
Wait, so Slyro? Wait.
I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion.
What does
It's
Slyro
fine.
have to do with this?
I saw somebody made a comment about Slyro making people magic units all the time, so I was curious if that was true.
He made Byleth a magic unit in the Blue Lions run we did.
Yeah, I was just
I
curious.
don't
'cause
remember.
somebody
He
mentioned
made
it.
Felix a Wyvern unit. He made Ingrid a magic unit. And then he made Annette an archer. I don't think he made that many people magic units. You normally end up with like 3 or 4 magic units in this game.
Yeah, no, I was just curious.
But you appeared at a most opportune time.
Slyro is the kind of person where when he doesn't replay games very much like I do. When he replays a game, especially something like Three Houses, he tries to do weird things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He makes units things that they normally aren't. I don't usually do that all that much. Even when I play Fire Emblem Three Houses, like this is like my 4th time playing it or something, I usually just stick with what I like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher. Thank you.
You can count on me.
And so I will. I'm hoping your abilities from 5 years prior are still intact. Make sure you're ready to head out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. You're the boss.
Yeah. Byleth time. Alright, well, we have some supports to knock out. And then I believe we're going straight into the main mission.
Woo woo.
We gotta take the bridge.
Professor.
I was just talking to you. Why did you wait until now to talk to me?
Because she's Edelgard.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls. Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets.
You should talk to Lysithea.
Such are the burdens of an emperor.
You sound just like Hubert. Am I not allowed a fleeting moment of self-indulgence?
I didn't mean to do that.
I love getting support up with Hubert from this.
Oh, I didn't mean it
that
like that.
implies Hubert is right outside the door listening, and upon hearing that, he nodded like, yes, the professor knows what he's talking about.
No, I just meant you shouldn't swing one way or the other, Edelgard. I'm sorry. You deserve to take a break.
But Hubert would never allow it.
That's too bad.
I should have said she should just do it.
Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words.
I really thought you were going to.
Girl, you need a break. I'm sorry. I just wanted to hit middle of the road to be like, yeah, you're gonna encounter trouble. You're gonna encounter bad times, but you should take a break. They didn't give me one that was in the middle. Ah!
Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time?
No. You misunderstand me.
Your silly grin says otherwise. But let's put all that aside for now. There is something I've been meaning to tell you. I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental. However, I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice. But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but simply Edelgard.
You have many allies.
True. I am fortunate to be surrounded by many wonderful companions. Nevertheless, you are different from the rest. Until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command me. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor. No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching. It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you have chased the darkness away. And for that, I will always be grateful.
Aww. Girl, please go take like an ice cream break. Go just go.
There's no time for ice cream. We have a war.
Just you can take an evening to have some ice cream, get a nice book, or have Dorothea.
That's how you end up losing the war.
How you wind up losing the war is through burnout.
No, the Claude, he's right over there. Like, as soon as Edelgard takes an ice cream break, it's over.
Frickin' Claude.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
That's why we need breaks! You were overdoing it.
Yes, that is the truth. Please accept my apology.
Your apology, just take a break.
I mean, I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this, even though
dang
I
it.
was not asking for your care and attention. You gave it willingly.
It was the least I could do.
I am thinking that is incorrect. Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying. I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fódlan. not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It
Aw.
feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. Because I am a hostage, it is not an option to be giving up. I must be fighting, and winning, and staying alive. I must do anything to be making life better for Bridget. To be making Bridget and the Empire stand as equals. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
And what do you want?
My want? I am not knowing of that. The wants of my people are something I have power to achieve. Their wants are my own.
Only you can know what you want.
What I really want, I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet, what I am
We all get that
understanding
point.
is that there is something I am not understanding. When I know what my true want is, I give you my promise that I will be telling you first.
Nice A rank.
Hey!
We still have quite a few to go here. Who does Edelgard have supports with? Ah, her B with Petra and her B with Constance.
Nice, nice, nice. Caspar with Shamir.
What are we at? We're already like over half an hour. We don't have to rush now that we're in time skip. So
Hooray!
let's go over here. You know what? Let's actually see if... Yeah, we can
Petra
afford
can win this?
Yeah, let's see if Petra can win this, because I think her being on a horse might be the difference maker.
Go,
For
Petra!
the Sword Master, because the Sword Master with an iron sword is a rough one. Goodbye!
I fight for justice's name.
What is Justice's name? Please tell me, I want to know.
She looks so good with her hairstyle like this now.
It is very nice. Okay, yeah, she's a lot more likely to dodge. She does way less damage than
I
Felix,
fight
though.
for justice's
Yeah.
name.
But theoretically, the way to win that last match is to, like, dodge one or two, so...
Yeah, because we were able to get Felix back up to full.
In 83? You're gonna be missing an 83 like that?
I fight for justice's name.
Yeah, this is entirely dependent on luck.
Yeah.
You can do it, Petra. I believe in you. Easiest dodge of all time.
Each battle a victory.
Bum, 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 bum. That was the semis. So what does this
Yep.
look like? Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of faith here.
Yeah.
This sword
I don't
master with
either.
an iron sword is ridiculous. Petra's got to get like 3 dodges, and she immediately didn't get 2. So yeah, didn't dodge a
Yeah.
single one. All of the RNG that happened to Felix too.
He didn't, his
He
crest
procs
didn't
the
proc.
crest. Yeah, he procs the crest on literally every swing except against the sword master, or was just like, oh, I guess it's turned off now.
Like, nope.
Can I... Alright, Yuritsa doesn't like one of these dishes, so we're gonna wait on that. It's really nice now. We only have the people we've recruited.
Yay!
Much easier to look through stuff. I don't know. I mean, we're not looking for anyone super specific right now. Marianne and... We should at least do people who have supports with each other. It's so hard to remember. I wish there was like a... There is. No, this just says the support with Byleth. Never mind. I was about to say, I wish I could like quick see their supports.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Alright, Bernadette and Dorothea. Let's just focus on getting everyone's motivation maxed.
Ooh, this I think.
Bum, bum. I mostly just want to get to A rank here. What I do really want is Yuritsa. I need a dish that Yuritsa likes. Pretty sure Yuritsa would always be towards the bottom.